What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. If you're new here, I've been a musician for the past 17 years via the guitar, doing a lot of VGM covers for the past couple years, and now I do reactions. It's been pretty great. And a couple months ago, I checked out Kingdom Hearts for the first time. And finally, again, this is a Patreon request from Jacqueline. This is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix, and I think it's a French title, Musique pour la Tristesse De Xion. Butchered that, I'm sure. But before I get into this one, I just found out not too long ago from one of my viewers actually that the composer for Kingdom Hearts is Yoko Shimomura, like aka like the goddess of VGM, who made all the Street Fighter soundtracks and all these songs that we all like know and love. So this is now my second introduction to Kingdom Hearts. I cannot be any more excited. Here we go. Kingdom Hearts fans, your time has come. Thank you, Jacqueline. Yoko Shimomura is one of my favorite composers, which I didn't know that. I didn't know her name. I don't know who that was, but I found out later she's responsible for all these games. Wow. Really pretty. The violin is crying, which makes sense. Beautiful strings. It happens sometimes, you know. You can tell some songs are just meant to loop. We can't fault them for that. Kingdom Hearts. Now, there's a lot to say here. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's French. It could also be Italian. I'm not sure, but Musique pour la Tristesse De Xion. You know, I speak Spanish as my native tongue, and that pretty much sounds like to me, you know, like music for the sadness of Xion, which is probably this character. Could be a rough translation, but that's what it sounds like, especially with the music going on. It definitely had more of a, you know, somber vibe to it, but also kind of like a positive. Like that's kind of like this music you hear after you've had a sad episode, which is really kind of telling right here, because you know it looks like they have been through something and are reflecting now. That's what I got from that track, was a lot of like reflection and, you know, it's gonna be okay type of thing, but after the fact of, you know, something tragic. I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. I just know that it's Disney and Square, so I don't know how pivotal this character is, but this is a very sad but happy song. Not happy in, you know, in like the key of the song or anything like that, just kind of uplifting. You know, the violin had its moments of the somber, and then the strings came in to kind of like lift the mood up a little bit. So even though there's not much context for me besides the static image, it definitely made me feel a little more on the side, really relaxed, kind of just like, okay, you know, you had your moment, let's closure is the word I'm thinking of, you know, like you needed that, now let's move on, you know. And that face says a lot. The face says a lot. That's kind of how I feel. Very, very beautiful. I think I heard the triangle a little bit, violin, strings, piano, of course. Very nice. Very nice. Yoko, there's not much that I could say about that composer besides that, just that she's a genius. And, you know, I've only heard 2 Kingdom Hearts songs, and I'm about to hear another one, actually. And they seem to have very much a mood setting. Not all BGMs are mood. You may think so, but they're not. They're mostly ambient, or you know what I mean, character or something. But mood, like specifically mood, when you have sadness in the title, it doesn't come around too often. So it was straight to the point, yet there's still some like mystery to me because I don't know the game. But it was just really nice. And it made me just feel comfortable, that's all. So I can see why Kingdom Hearts fans are big. It's a huge franchise, still, to this day, right? I don't think they're making new ones, I don't know. But I feel like I haven't heard that name in a while, and people are just playing all the old ones, and they're still as relevant, it seems, because, you know, they're still being sent around and shared, just like this. So, you know, I might have introduced you to Kingdom Hearts, I'm still being introduced to Kingdom Hearts. And the fact that it's one of my favorite composers, it's magical. So that was really nice. Please let me know the context of this and more Kingdom Hearts songs I should check out, because I know they're coming anyways. But in the meantime, thank you, Jacqueline, for that. That was really nice. And I kind of needed that today. Not that I was sad, but, you know, it's nice to have that, like, beauty in the world. So with that said, if you would like to get your request sent to me, you could do so on Patreon and subscribe monthly, or you could do PayPal and not subscribe and just do a one-time thing. That is okay too. Neither are necessary, but they will guarantee that I do check out your song eventually. Just make sure that it is a VGM that you request, please. I cannot do anything else. No movies, no anime, nothing. So, very curious as to where this goes, or what even plays before this, if anything. But also I would like to see like the gameplay attached to it, or scenery, or cutscene, because stuff like that is, you know, it belongs with the scene for sure. Anywho, dudes and dudettes, until next time, I have another Kingdom Hearts coming right after this, and that kind of excites me. So take it easy. More Kingdom Hearts, please. Thank you. This has been the Auditorium. My name is Jesse. Have a good night.